afternoon. My name's Tom, last name is Reese. I'm here in Cancun with Nathan Lee. He has me preparing some Bloody Marys. Basically, I have a special way of doing them. Bloody Marys are kind of unique in the fact that there's a zillion ways to do these things. And you will get a different taste out of every Bloody Mary that you order, either at a bar, beach club, in your house. Your friends make it. I mean, it just varies because the ingredients also vary. I'm kind of limited here, but because we're in Mexico and they only carry certain things. But I can go over the ingredients real quick with you. Dill pickles, which is kind of like one of my favorites. We have pepperoncinis, another one of my favorites that people like to have in their Bloody Marys. We have Worcester sauce. That's all. You have to always use Worcester sauce. That's huge. You have Tabasco sauce. And you also have the Bloody Mary mix. Now I like to use the bold and spicy one because it gives more flavor. But other people use tomato juice. Other ones use the zing. So it just all depends. There's like a zillion different varieties. Also too, with Bloody Marys, you can make a meal out of it. So the glasses differ because of what you want to put in it. You can put bacon in them. You can put hamburger meat in them. You can do everything. But I kind of keep it simple because I don't make it a meal. I just make it a drink. I'm using the preferred plastic glass because you don't want to spill it out there and have glass all over the pool deck. All right, because you have a couple of these and you will have a tendency to drop them. Anyways, let's start off with exactly what it is. Now we missed one ingredient, which is the vodka. All right, the vodka is not huge with the Bloody Mary. A lot of people think that you have to go with like a special vodka, like a what's the really good ones? Top of the line, Grey Goose. You can go with Kettle One. Okay, those are for like martinis. All right. So with the Bloody Marys, you don't have to go bottom of the line, but you want to go kind of the middle of the road. Smirnoff's good middle of the road vodka. Okay. Now I probably have enough to do just one here, which I will do. I just finished mine. All right. So the ingredients also too include ice. This is huge because ice is what makes the whole drink. Any bartender will tell you that. So you basically take your ice and you have cubed ice. The bigger the ice, the better. Okay. Take that, put it inside your cup. Now you want to fill your cup up with ice because it tends to melt really quick, and especially out in the Cancun sun. So I pack it to the top. Very important, a lot of ice, key to the drink. After you've done the ice, okay, the second step is to either do your salt and pepper, your Worcester, your Tabasco. You always want to put, and also your vodka. You always want to put your ingredients in first. This comes last, your mixer. So basically I'll do the vodka first, okay? So you're supposed to count to 7 with the proper pour at the top. So as it comes out, you'll hear me count to 7. 1001, 1002, 1003, 4, 1005. Now see, I don't have enough vodka. So what I can do is put in vodka at the end and I'll mix it up so that basically you have enough vodka. So I got 2 more thousands to put in. The second thing I like to do is do the Worcester sauce. Okay, that goes over the top of the ice, gets cool. You do about that many dabs, all right? But Worcester, you really can't go wrong with putting a little too much in. It really makes the flavor of the Bloody Mary. Thirdly, Tabasco, okay? You gotta spice it up. Bloody Marys aren't good unless you spice them. A lot of people like them a little bland, but to me, they're not good unless you spice them a little bit. Tabasco does the trick. Thirdly, after that, I'll throw in my salt and pepper. So just a tiny little bit of salt, pepper on top, okay? Yeah, that's about it. About 5 or 6 shakes of that. Now, we're getting to the end. So, of course, I gotta put a little more vodka in than that. That's okay if you don't like a lot of alcohol, but the vodka makes the drink too. So, this goes on top. I'll save a little room for the vodka, okay, which I'll put in afterwards. Now, most people say you have to have olives to make a Bloody Mary. Personally, olives is like overrated. I do like them, but on this trip, we decided to do the pepperoncinis and also the speared dill pickles. And make sure they're dilled, you don't go sweet. So you take the knife, and what I like to do is cut them into little sections. So I'll take them like this, and I'll cut it down so you got that little tiny spear, see? So you make a little bit out of the spears that you have inside the bottle. So that way, you can have 3 different little pieces to munch on as you're doing this. Now, because I'm in Cancun again, I don't have any toothpicks. Those are important to have because you can put all this together. You put your pepperoncini in last, okay? So you take your pepperoncini out, you get a nice fat one there. Put that in right here, all right? Put the toothpick together on all of them and you have yourself a nice Bloody Mary. Now, of course, like I said, I'm gonna have to put in more vodka. Take your stir stick, which isn't a stir stick, but I use this because it works. And then you stir it around. You get all your ingredients mixed in because that's important. Now, like I said, there's other ingredients you can put in this. A lot of people like, what's the other one? It's the white creamy horseradish sauce, okay? Horseradish adds another flavor to it. I do that at home. I don't have it here in Cancun, or I put it in. It's the white creamy sauce. You put it in, you mix it all up, and it just adds flavor to it. But to be honest with you, this Bloody Mary right here is hard to beat, okay? Because it doesn't have too much into it. It just has enough. So this is to you. Salute.